The world was about to witness an unprecedented meeting of minds. Two men, whose names resonate in very different spheres, Joel Osteen, the renowned preacher and pastor of Lakewood Church, and Elon Musk, the billionaire tech entrepreneur known for his innovations in space travel and electric vehicles, found themselves at the center of an intense and thought-provoking debate. The topic? One of the most profound questions that humans have grappled with throughout history. Does God exist? Their debate wasn't planned as a public confrontation. It wasn't a staged event or a media stunt. Rather, it started when the two figures, who had never before engaged in any public discussion about religion or spirituality, were invited to share their perspectives on the question that has puzzled humanity for millennia. Joel Osteen, a man whose faith has guided his every decision and who has built a global ministry based on the power of God's love, was asked about his belief in God and the role of faith in today's world. For him, God is not an abstract concept. He is a real, living force that influences every aspect of human life. Osteen believes that God's love is all-encompassing, and the hope and transformation that faith in God can bring to people's lives is the very foundation of his ministry. Elon Musk, on the other hand, is a man whose worldview is shaped by reason, science, and technology. He is someone who looks at the world through the lens of innovation and exploration. Musk has never been one to publicly embrace traditional religious teachings, and his views on God and religion have been widely discussed, often leading to curiosity and even criticism. He has made it clear that while he doesn't deny the possibility of a higher power, he doesn't feel that traditional religious beliefs are necessary to explain the universe and our place within it. So, when these two giants of influence found themselves in a space where their views on God would be directly compared and debated, it was bound to be a moment of intense scrutiny. How would these two individuals, one grounded in faith and the other in reason, navigate the conversation about something as monumental as the existence of God? Would there be common ground, or would their differences divide them irreparably? From the very beginning, it was clear that this would not be a simple conversation. It would be an exploration of ideas, a clash of worldviews, and a search for answers to questions that have haunted mankind for centuries. The tension was palpable. Would one of them manage to convince the other? Or would both sides simply end up more entrenched in their own belief? Elon Musk has always been a man of science. His groundbreaking work in revolutionizing space travel with SpaceX, advancing electric cars with Tesla, and pushing the boundaries of human knowledge with projects like Neuralink have earned him a reputation as one of the most innovative thinkers of our time. But when it comes to religion, Musk has taken a much more cautious, even skeptical, approach. In interviews and public appearances, Musk has been quite open about his lack of belief in the traditional concept of God. He often points out that the universe is vast and that, while the possibility of higher intelligence may exist, it's more likely that this intelligence is not in the form of a personal deity like those found in most major religions. Musk has stated that he doesn't believe in God as most people understand it, and his views on the subject are often shaped by his understanding of science and logic. Musk's approach to spirituality and religion is rooted in rationalism. He doesn't dismiss the idea of a higher power entirely, but he doesn't see a personal connection to this power as necessary for understanding the world. In his mind, science is the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. The advancements in technology, space exploration, and artificial intelligence offer Musk a sense of purpose that is grounded in the belief that humanity can use reason and knowledge to solve its biggest challenges. One of the central ideas Musk discusses is the notion of intelligent life elsewhere in the universe. He suggests that if there is other life out there, whether in the form of aliens or some other form of intelligence, it's possible that these beings could be considered gods in their own right. However, this would be a far cry from the traditional notion of God that many people follow, which is a personal, guiding force that shapes our moral decisions and provides us with a framework for living. For Musk, the search for extraterrestrial life and the exploration of space serve as his spiritual pursuit. He believes that humanity's future lies in the exploration of the unknown, in finding answers to the questions that science has yet to solve. In Musk's view, it's not God that will save humanity, it's our own ability to use science and technology to overcome the challenges that lie ahead. This perspective, however, has often been met with criticism. Many people find it difficult to reconcile Musk's skepticism toward religious belief with the deeper questions that many feel are best answered by faith. After all, what happens when science reaches its limits? When the mysteries of the universe are so vast that even the most brilliant minds can't explain them? It's in this tension that Joel Osteen's worldview stands in stark contrast. Joel Osteen is a man whose ministry has been built on the belief in a personal, loving God. As the pastor of Lakewood Church, one of the largest churches in the world, Osteen has made a career out of preaching faith, hope, and the transformative power of God's love. For Osteen, God isn't just a figure in a book or a distant concept. God is real, and his presence can be felt in the everyday lives of those who choose to believe. In his response to Elon Musk's skepticism about God, Osteen argues that faith is not something that can be fully understood through science or logic. It's something that transcends reason and speaks to the heart. Osteen's teachings often center around the idea that faith in God brings a sense of peace, joy, and purpose that cannot be found through material success or technological advancements. For Osteen, the essence of faith is the belief that God has a plan for each person, a plan that gives them value and direction in life. Osteen also points to the countless personal testimonies of individuals whose lives have been transformed by their belief in God. These stories are powerful, people overcoming addiction, finding hope in the midst of tragedy, and discovering a sense of peace through faith. To Osteen, these experiences are living proof that God is real and that he works in the lives of believers in ways that science can't explain. For Osteen, the belief in God offers answers to life's deepest questions. Why are we here? What is our purpose? How do we navigate the struggles and challenges of life? He argues that without faith in God, these questions become far more difficult to answer, and life can feel uncertain and directionless. Osteen's worldview is rooted in the idea that God's love is not just something to be understood intellectually, it's something to be experienced personally. While Musk sees the universe as an infinite space to be explored by reason and technology, Osteen sees it as a creation that is filled with divine purpose, and that purpose is accessible to anyone who chooses to believe. But as their debate progresses, it becomes clear that their perspectives are far from aligned. Musk, with his scientific mind, struggles to accept the idea of God as a force that transcends reason. He is constantly seeking evidence, facts, and logical explanations. Osteen, on the other hand, understands that faith isn't always about proof, it's about trust, love, and the deep conviction that God is with us, guiding us every step of the way. As the conversation between Osteen and Musk deepens, the tension between their two worldviews intensifies. Musk argues that humanity's greatest achievements have come from scientific discovery, not religious faith. He speaks about the need for empirical evidence and the search for truth through technology and exploration. For Musk, the idea of God is something that simply doesn't fit into his framework of knowledge and innovation. Osteen, however, insists that faith is what gives life meaning. Without God, he argues, human existence becomes arbitrary. The world may be filled with wonders and achievements, but without the belief that there is a higher power guiding it all, these accomplishments lose their true significance. For Osteen, the beauty of the world and the awe-inspiring nature of the universe point directly to the existence of a creator. Every act of kindness, every moment of love, every individual's story of transformation is evidence of God's presence. The more they debate, the more it becomes clear that Osteen's perspective is driven by a deep sense of spirituality and trust in the unseen, while Musk's perspective is rooted in observable facts and logic. Both men are passionate about their beliefs, but their worlds are so different that finding common ground seems impossible. As the debate rages on, the question becomes, can these two influential figures, one a man of faith and the other a man of science, ever reconcile their differences? Can faith and reason coexist, or are they doomed to remain forever at odds? In a moment of intense reflection, Joel Osteen asks Elon Musk a question that strikes at the very heart of the debate. What is the purpose of life if there is no higher power guiding us? This question lingers in the air, and for the first time, Musk pauses. It's a question that doesn't have an easy answer, one that cannot be solved by technology or scientific breakthroughs. Musk has built his career on innovation, but now he's being asked to confront something much deeper, something that challenges the very essence of human existence. Musk's response is measured. He acknowledges that science cannot answer every question. The mysteries of the universe are vast, and there are many things beyond our comprehension. He admits that while he doesn't believe in a personal God, the idea that there is something greater than ourselves, that there might be a purpose to existence, is still a possibility. In that moment, Musk's skepticism is replaced by a sense of uncertainty. While he may not accept Osteen's view of God, he acknowledges that the question of life's purpose is not one that science alone can answer. This moment of vulnerability marks a turning point in the debate. It shows that, even for someone as driven by science and reason as Musk, the question of God is not as easily dismissed as he once thought. As the debate moves forward, the atmosphere is thick with the tension of unresolved ideas. Joel Osteen and Elon Musk, despite their polarizing views on God and the meaning of life, continue to push the boundaries of each other's perspective. Osteen, unwavering in his belief in a personal, loving God, persists in his assertion that faith is the cornerstone of a meaningful life. Musk, ever the pragmatist, counters by emphasizing that humans can create meaning through their actions, regardless of religious belief. Despite their differences, a subtle shift begins to take place. As Musk reflects on Osteen's teachings, he begins to understand the comfort and purpose that faith brings to so many people. Osteen's message of hope, transformation, and divine love seems to resonate with a side of Musk that is less often seen, a side that contemplates the bigger questions of life, even if he doesn't have all the answers. For Osteen, this shift isn't necessarily about convincing Musk to believe in God the way he does, but more about showing him that faith can be a guiding force for positive change. Musk's innovations have already brought about significant advances for humanity, but Osteen suggests that, without a spiritual framework, these accomplishments may lack the deeper meaning that connects people on a more fundamental level. However, Musk remains steadfast in his belief that human progress doesn't require faith in a deity. He argues that our potential lies in our ability to solve problems, think critically, and push the boundaries of what is possible. To Musk, the notion that humanity needs a divine figure to provide meaning is unnecessary. He stresses that people can find purpose through work, relationships, and the pursuit of knowledge. In this chapter, we witness an intriguing back and forth between Osteen and Musk as they exchange their thoughts on faith, purpose, and the greater meaning of life. Osteen speaks of how faith brings comfort in times of hardship, offering strength when the world feels uncertain. Musk, in turn, stresses the importance of curiosity and exploration, seeking truth through the lens of technology and reason. Despite their stark differences, both men agree on one thing: life's meaning is a pursuit worth exploring, and the human drive to understand the world is what makes us who we are. Yet, as the debate continues, it becomes clear that no matter how much common ground they might find, they are still miles apart in terms of their views on the existence of God. As the debate reaches its conclusion, the intensity of the conversation begins to settle. Both Joel Osteen and Elon Musk have made their respective cases, offering insight into their deeply held belief. And while neither man has been able to convince the other to fully embrace their worldview, the conversation has brought clarity in unexpected ways. For Joel Osteen, the debate has reinforced his belief that God is the source of all meaning and purpose. He believes that faith in God provides the foundation for building a life full of love, compassion, and transformation. Osteen's message is rooted in the idea that God's love is something that is felt in the heart, not necessarily understood through logic or reason. For Osteen, faith is an experience, a deep connection with the divine that guides his every action and shapes the world around him. On the other hand, Elon Musk remains resolute in his scientific approach to life. He acknowledges the mysteries of the universe and the possibility that there may be something greater than ourselves, but he does not believe that this requires a personal relationship with a deity. Musk continues to emphasize the importance of human ingenuity, progress, and exploration. In his mind, humanity has the power to shape its own destiny, and it is through innovation and discovery that we will unlock the answers to life's biggest questions. Yet, both men walk away from the debate with a deeper appreciation for the other's perspective. Osteen realizes that Musk's drive for knowledge and his quest to push the boundaries of human understanding is, in its own way, a form of spiritual pursuit. Musk, while not embracing Osteen's view of God, comes to understand that faith can bring comfort and hope to those who seek it, providing a sense of peace in the face of life's challenges. In the end, the debate between Joel Osteen and Elon Musk is not about proving who is right or wrong. It is about exploring the vast spectrum of human thought and belief. Through their exchange, they each gain insight into the other's worldview, even if they do not ultimately agree. And as they part ways, one thing is clear: while the question of God may remain unanswered for some, the pursuit of truth, whether through faith or reason, will continue to be a driving force in shaping the future of humanity. The debate between Osteen and Musk is a powerful reminder that the search for meaning is personal, complex, and ongoing. Whether through faith, science, or a combination of both, the human quest to understand our place in the universe will continue to evolve. And in that journey, both men, despite their differences, have contributed to a broader conversation about the nature of existence, the power of belief, and the role of God in our lives. The world may not have all the answers, but the dialogue between faith and reason will continue to challenge us, shape us, and inspire us to seek the truth, wherever it may lead. As the conversation between Joel Osteen and Elon Musk comes to a close, the world outside watches with bated breath. What seemed to be just another debate about religion and the existence of God has become much more than that. It's a reflection of the larger struggle that exists within humanity, the eternal battle between faith and reason, the divine and the scientific, the metaphysical and the tangible. The conversation didn't just end with Osteen and Musk sharing their views. It sparked a wider conversation across the globe. Millions of people, from all walks of life, began to reflect on their own beliefs and the questions they had long held inside. The debate illuminated something much deeper than just the opinions of two individuals. It highlighted how people view the world and how those views shape the way we live, think, and interact with others. For many, the dialogue between Osteen and Musk provided a sense of validation. To those who rely on faith, Osteen's unwavering belief in a personal God and the importance of trust in the divine felt like a call to reaffirm their belief. Musk's presence in the debate, on the other hand, offered a voice to those who find meaning through intellectual pursuits and scientific discovery. His arguments suggested that faith doesn't necessarily have to be the foundation of one's existence. Human potential can also lie in our pursuit of knowledge, growth, and understanding. However, the debate also left people with more questions than answers. Can both faith and reason coexist, or are they inherently opposed? Can science truly explain everything, or is there something more that exists beyond the limits of human understanding? These questions linger, and many are now asking themselves, is it possible to live a fulfilled life without one or the other? Is there room for both in our modern world? The significance of this debate extends beyond the realm of religion and technology. For society at large, it prompted a much-needed reflection on the value of dialogue between opposing viewpoints. In a time when political and ideological divides seem to be growing wider, the conversation between Osteen and Musk reminded us that healthy discourse, even between people with seemingly irreconcilable beliefs, is essential for growth and understanding. This moment of engagement between two prominent figures encouraged many to question their own positions, regardless of their belief. Some found themselves thinking more critically about faith, re-examining their own spiritual practices, or considering what life might look like without a belief in a higher power. Others questioned their reliance on scientific thought alone, wondering if the emotional, spiritual side of life held something deeper than what reason alone could explain. The debate also sparked a reflection on the role of religion and science in society. As we push forward into a future where technology continues to advance at an unprecedented rate, there is a growing need for us to consider what place spirituality has in our lives. Can we balance both worlds, or do they inevitably clash? The conversation between Musk and Osteen pointed to the fact that perhaps humanity needs to find a way to reconcile these two forces, science's quest for knowledge and religion's quest for meaning, before we can truly understand our place in the universe. For those watching, this debate between Joel Osteen and Elon Musk can serve as a profound lesson in personal reflection. It invites us to confront our own beliefs, to question what truly gives our lives meaning, and to understand that there are no easy answers when it comes to matters of faith and purpose. It reminds us that we, as individuals, must navigate our own path through the complexities of life. We may find our answers in religion, in science, or in a combination of both. What matters most is that we keep searching. One of the key takeaways from the debate is the importance of openness. Osteen and Musk came to the table with vastly different worldviews, yet they both approached the conversation with a willingness to understand the other's perspective. This willingness to listen and consider opposing views, without judgment or hostility, is something that we can all strive for. In a world that often seems divided, this example of civil discourse can inspire us to approach differences with curiosity rather than defensiveness. The debate also sheds light on the human need for purpose. Whether we look to God, to science, or to human connection for meaning, we all seek something that transcends our immediate experiences. It might be a belief in a higher power, a desire to solve the world's problems, or the pursuit of love and kindness. The debate between Osteen and Musk demonstrates that these pursuits are not mutually exclusive, but rather part of the vast and varied tapestry of human existence. As the dust settles, the future of religion and science remains uncertain but full of possibility. There is no clear resolution to the question of whether God exists or whether science alone can explain the mysteries of the universe. But what this debate has done is to ignite a new dialogue, a conversation where faith and reason are not necessarily adversaries, but companions on the journey of understanding. It's likely that the world will continue to evolve in ways we cannot yet foresee, with technology advancing faster than ever before. But what if the next major breakthrough in human understanding isn't just in the field of science or religion alone, but in the integration of both? What if the future lies not in choosing one path over the other, but in embracing both the analytical mind and the heart filled with faith? For now, Elon Musk's quest to explore the cosmos and Joel Osteen's dedication to guiding souls through faith may seem worlds apart. But both represent the enduring human desire to find purpose, meaning, and understanding in a world that often feels vast and confusing. And in their own unique ways, both are seeking to answer the questions that have troubled humanity for centuries. The future of faith and science doesn't have to be a battleground. It can be a space where both coexist, each enriching the other. It is a space where people can pursue the truth, whether they find it through the exploration of the stars or the exploration of the soul. The conversation between Osteen and Musk may have been just the beginning of a much larger and more important dialogue, one that could shape the world for generations to come. The debate between Joel Osteen and Elon Musk has shed light on the ongoing tension between faith and reason, between the belief in a higher power and the reliance on scientific discovery. While neither side succeeded in convincing the other to fully adopt their worldview, the conversation itself has sparked a broader discussion about the role of God, faith, and science in our lives. It serves as a reminder that questions about existence, purpose, and the meaning of life are deeply personal and complex, with no easy answers. For Joel Osteen, faith in God provides the foundation for hope, transformation, and connection. His unwavering belief in a personal, loving God emphasizes the importance of divine guidance in navigating life's challenges. Osteen's message resonates with many who find solace in their faith, believing that God's love and purpose offer the strength to overcome hardships and to live a life full of meaning. On the other hand, Elon Musk's focus on reason, innovation, and scientific exploration represents a worldview that seeks answers through logic, technology, and human progress. Musk sees humanity's potential not in divine intervention but in our ability to solve problems and push the boundaries of what is possible through knowledge and curiosity. His belief is rooted in the power of human ingenuity and the quest for understanding through empirical evidence. Despite their differing perspectives, both men offer valuable insights into the nature of existence. The debate doesn't have to end with a clear winner but rather with a deeper understanding of the complex interplay between faith and reason. It invites us all to reflect on our own beliefs, to ask the tough questions, and to consider how we can find meaning and purpose in our lives, whether through faith, science, or a combination of both. Ultimately, the debate between Osteen and Musk serves as a catalyst for further exploration. It challenges us to look within ourselves and beyond, to continue seeking the truth in a world that constantly evolves. It reminds us that, regardless of the path we choose, the pursuit of meaning is what unites us all.